Hello everyone! Atrum and John here, and welcome to a draft of something, I guess.
Yay.
Kaladesh. Yay. Um, well, the rare is useless.
Yep.
The uncommons are all good, though. Like, all three of those are actually very powerful uncommons.
Yep.
Aetherborn Marauder goes in black, green, or black, white. Underhand Design goes in any deck that's black. And Whirler Virtuoso goes in blue, red, X.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, which of those is arguably the best in a open, undecided grouping here? I think the Flyer is probably the best, but it could also be the Underhand Designs.
I have no opinion.
You have no opinion whatsoever. Zero. Nada? No?
We keep getting blown out by underhanded designs.
Okay. Let's blow someone out with Underhanded Designs, then, right?
It's a good card.
I think we take a Tidy Conclusion or a Foundry Screecher here.
Destroy target creature.
Destroy target creature, gain 1 life for each artifact you control.
I think that's a card.
Alright, it's a card then.
Destroy 2 creatures so far.
So what's the next call then? Could be even as something as simple as a tune with Aether. The card's actually better than it feels.
3/4 is quite powerful. And green-black is a good combination.
It can be.
Subtle Strike's pretty weak.
Subtle Strike is on the weaker end of removals, but it's workable. Thriving Grubs is better than it feels. Could just be this. Disappearing Act is better than it looks.
Looks really bad.
It looks really bad, but it's actually fine because you can like bounce artifacts and replay them with this and stuff like that. I mean, I could just take the Edgecrafter. Could take an impeccable timing. The card's not bad, but let's take the Edgecrafter.
Yeah, I think those picks are reasonable.
Okay. Era of Innovation can be a card, and it works well with underhanded designs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we take that.
Sure.
I'm gonna leave us open here, but
I like blue in this set. Blue seems fairly strong.
blue's all right. It's underplayed. This guy is actually really good.
Yeah.
It just has affinity for artifacts, basically.
Oh yeah, affinity. Why didn't they just say affinity?
Because they didn't want to use like keyword and scare everyone.
It's literally affinity, though, right?
Right. It is costs 1 less for each artifact you control.
Okay.
They didn't want to add an extra keyword and make new players have to go look up what affinity for artifacts was.
But they could have said affinity and then reminder text.
They could have, but it's 1 card in the entire format. Like, do you really need to for 1 card in the entire format?
Yes!
Okay. Malphite Squad's actually pretty good.
Alright. Solid guy. Gives artifacts for the other thingies.
Right, for both Underhanded Designs and Era of Innovation. My favorite pick for any artifact creature in this format would probably be the Filigree Familiar, if we could ever see any of those, but you don't really see those past, like, pick 2.
Which one's that?
It's the 3-drop that gains 2 life when it enters and draws a card when it dies.
Oh, yeah.
I think we take the Pillar Bug here. Maybe the Foundry's Creature, but I think they're both...
It's big.
The Flyer's big, but the Pillar Bug's an artifact for both of these.
Eh.
We'll see more Pillar Bugs.
Yeah, Screecher's very good.
Ooh,
oh,
perfect. That's like straight perfect.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Okay. So
if we get like 5 of those, I would play all of them, I think.
Yes, but then I'd have to cut down on other cards so I have enough artifacts for them.
What would be the limit on that card? I think 5.
Somewhere between 3 and 5. but the odds of seeing 3 to 5 of them
100%.
times point what?
Oh, there was more to that equation.
Plus 1?
100%. As expected, madcap experiment.
Completely unplayable card is completely unplayable. Now, see, if you had madcap experiment plus a way to redirect all the damage from it to your opponent, you could actually kill them. But there's no ways to redirect in this, so yeah.
Now, if you had madcap experiment and double Colossus, could be playable.
What? So you can do yourself like 8?
Possibly, but maybe you don't. Maybe you just flip it. Oh, I know what the combo is. You have 10 mana, and you play it with that card that puts the thing on top of your deck, the black one.
Oh, sure. From your graveyard?
Yeah.
I'll take a subtle strike here. That's fine. I don't think I will ever play these workshop assistants, but they are artifacts.
That's an artifact.
Torch Gauntlet's actually workable. Because you can equip it to this guy and make it a 3/4 first.
Yeah.
Or 3/4 lifelinker.
Plus the art is sweet. Powering up.
It's good enough, I suppose. What is this thing eating? A Thopter?
Yeah.
Well, there's Harsh Scrutiny. Or Botanical Sanctum, which I don't think is worth anything right now. I have to double check it.
Yeah, not worth anything. Inventor's
nothing's worth anything online right now.
Harsh Scrutiny's probably just the pick, because Thoughtseize.
I mean, it's like super bad Thoughtseize, but apparently always hits every single time your opponent plays it on turn 1.
Well, Scrying is strong too. Scrying's good.
This guy is pretty solid and potentially worth a splash. This card is also pretty nutty. I don't know which is better, though.
The white-black guy could be very dumb.
He could be. I guess we could splash for him, potentially.
The other guy makes
we need
2?
some yeah, you'd make 2 servos.
It's pretty good.
I mean, if your opponent's deck is built wrong, this guy just wrecks them.
It's true.
Let's take
But
it.
otherwise, it's okay. Yeah, it's quite good. You just have to. Oh, Inventor's Fair. What does that even do?
At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more artifacts, gain a life. Sacrifice Inventor's Fair. Search your library for an artifact. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. Only if you have 3 or more artifacts. It's interesting.
Tutor.
Yeah. Could do like this guy, because he works well with fabricate guys.
Makes random energy.
Makes random energy, and it can also save your guys from removal spells. Cogworker's Puzzle Knot's not the worst, because it scries 2 with this guy.
You can't make white, though. I don't get it.
I mean, no, when it enters, it scries 2. And then it also... This makes 2 guys, or makes 2 artifacts when it enters. And then if we have white mana from, say, this guy, I think it's better than the other things. That's what I'm trying to explain.
If we have white mana.
Right.
Well, let's just take Gearsmith then.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Right, that's the point. We're just going to find a way to make this work somehow.
Tidy conclusion, because that card's dumb.
And another one of these, because that card is potentially dumb.
Alright, so...
I think I'm going to cut double blue, though.
Yeah. So...
We're in...
And the other one, too. Like, we're kind of just...
Well, we're hoping to hit artifacts still. So maybe we want this? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't have enough artifacts yet.
We need the stupid 2 mana thing that makes mana.
Yeah, we need prophetic prisms.
Yeah, prophetic prisms. We need like 4 of them.
I'd accept at least 2.
All right, 3.
I'd accept at least 2. Someone's got to be practical here. It's not usually me.
Well,
more scrutiny, I guess. I mean, it could be Inventor's Goggles.
could just be broker too, because we have 6 creatures.
Sure, but I think it's just hard scrutiny.
Yeah. Well, this deck is
Weird.
weird. Yeah. Yep. That's how I would characterize it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got good cards.
Yeah, it has, generally speaking, good cards, but whether or not it's doing anything with those good cards, I don't know. Okay, this guy's good.
Yeah.
If we had artifacts, which, our entire deck is centered around artifacts, but doesn't have artifacts. I guess I just take this stupid thing.
The workshop assistants are there.
Yes. I mean,
They're
yes.
terrible?
They are beyond awful. Okay, that's actually really good. This one is actually good for us. We want to see black, white, and blue puzzle knots, probably. Blue ones are actually going to be alright, because the scry will help us hit the white mana for the white ones.
Mm.
This card's fine as a sideboard card if our opponent has a lot of removal. I mean, I don't know how we're winning yet, but we could use this.
Well, that is
It's
something.
big. The other option's this.
That card's bad.
It's not as bad as it feels.
It's really bad.
I mean, you get to shuffle all of, any number of things you want from your graveyard into your deck.
That sounds bad.
Well, we'll take a Lawless Broker because it's a creature.
If it said do that and draw a card, then it would be okay.
I suppose.
Then you could play eggs in Modern with that card.
Oh, hi Dovinbon. Get in our deck.
Well,
There's also Prophetic Prism, which makes me feel sad, but get in this deck. Go. Get in there.
He's in there. Dovin Bond is my cousin.
Because you're blue?
No, because I'm John Bond.
Yeah, but but he's blue.
Well,
Oh, so that's why you don't have emotions. You're a Veldaken. Disguise.
yeah, it could be. Half Elgate.
You're half Veldaken? I don't even want to know how that came about.
Well, that's an artifact.
This
Yeah.
guy's good, and this card's actually also really good.
Comes into play, draw a card. That's pretty good.
And it's a 5/5 for 3, guys. For 3 power.
Hmm.
The question is it better than an artifact that makes artifacts cost less?
Hmm.
I think yes.
I think, yeah.
This guy's oh, okay, now we have a Prophetic Prism. I was going to take either of those two, but then I see the Prophetic Prism, and I'm just like, we need that. Even if our deck only has 3 creatures, or 8 creatures. I said 3. Probably actually want a Puzzle Knot, I guess?
How about the Skygate?
Actually, the Skygate's not bad for us.
Yeah.
And it's an artifact, so... I mean, how we're actually winning is by throwing a barge into a Stomper and stomping over our opponent's faces. With a barge, a barged up Stomper.
Do we pay 50 life?
No.
Oh.
We probably actually take and play this, make obsolete, because that card is insane.
Why don't we pay 50 life?
Because we're gonna have 2.
Good point. Make obsolete's not that good.
It's actually pretty insane. It's an instant speed. Your opponent's creatures get -1/-1.
Yeah, that's not that good.
This card is insane. It kills all servos, allows you to trade up with all your creatures, and I've also gotten insane, like, 4-for-1s off of it before. Because there's so many guys that are, like, 1 toughness with the servo making, and they go, guy, make servos, and then you go, kill all your shit. Also kills Foundry creatures. It does all sorts of shit. So.
Doesn't it cost 1 mana in Modern, though? Or 2?
At instant speed?
Maybe not at instant speed.
Yeah, the key point is instant speed here.
What is... There's a white-black fuse card. What does that card do?
Oh. It costs 3.
Oh.
For the same effect.
Strictly better than that.
Well, yes, but... whatever.
That doesn't do much for us, I think.
1 or more +1/+1. Mimic a servo. I mean, it does more if we had the other pieces to the combo with it. Probably just take it for shits and giggles.
Can put extra loyalty counters on Dovin.
Yes, I could.
It's not good, but
Not
it's
good,
something
but
you could do.
in theory. I will take this because of Fabricate. Let's see. What do we cut now?
Era of Innovation.
Think so? Probably.
A Harsh Scrutiny, maybe?
Oh no. Well, right now we're good actually with cutting just the 1 error. Innovation. It turns the blue into just the 3 symbol splash. Oh, that card's good.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Fretwork Colony combos with the other artifact too.
Which with
Animation module.
I mean, yes.
It's still bad.
I'll leave it over there for right now. I'll just put one of these in our board. This card, Live Fast, is actually more playable than it feels. We have to cut 1 card right now.
Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot.
No, that card's actually going to be very good for us.
The other one.
I think that's still going to be pretty good for us. I think maybe it might be Torch Gauntlet. Because we only have 11 creatures. Maybe. I just feel like this is actually going to be better. First off, we have equal white symbols to our blue symbols, so we're going to be producing that just as well as producing any blue, but not that we have anything blue in it per se. We have a Prophetic Prism, which helps.
Harsh Scrutiny.
You think so? I feel like that card could just be nutty. I mean, Thoughtseize, man.
Yeah, but it's not actually Thoughtseize. It's Ostracize.
I think we cut the Torch Gauntlet. I mean, what's the Torch Gauntlet really doing for us?
Pumping Kingpins. That's about the best thing it does. Puts it on a Foundry Screecher.
I think I cut it.
Alright.
Either that or I could cut, like, the Skygate and put that in the board. Could put the Skygate in the board.
I think Skygate's pretty good.
Well, I think it's pretty good, but is it better than pumping, like, these Kingpins into 3/4 lifelinkers?
I think so. Because it protects Delvin. It's very strong.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, well, let's give this a shot. Worst case, it explodes. So, that's a thing. I'm going to go 3-3-11 on that. Since our symbols are even. In theory, Dovin's the hardest card in our deck to cast. Because it's double splash color, but I mean, in theory, I could do 4 islands because I have 2 2-drops with blue. That would give me, what, 10 swamps? That might be the right call. Like that. 10 plus 7 offlands.
Yeah, perhaps.
Because we don't need double black till 5. The question is, do we want this card back in our deck? Because of... I mean, we only have 6 artifacts.
Yeah, I don't really think we need that.
But it is one of those just win cons that once it's down is gonna just win you the game.
Eh.
It's an interesting question. But I think this deck's probably fine as is. Yeah, let's just submit this.